are sitting with Aria of Bavaria. Today's live is hosted by Aria Stark. And you have Marley in the background. Welcome to my yard. That's all I got. It's a beautiful day. The heat wave has subsided momentarily, which is nice. And my stalker is sitting in her car, so we'll see how the day goes. But it's a beautiful day. Cheers. So what you're hearing is a podcast with David Politis and Missing 411. I got totally into that. I was writing a short story, and so all copyright goes to David Politis by his book, from him, not Amazon. Amazon will charge you $80 more than you should pay, so hit up David Politis if you want to see any of his merchandise or buy any of his books. He's awesome. He's a retired officer who is finding missing people, or at least what happened to them, or trying to figure it out. It's a huge mystery. A lot of conspiracy theories going on, but I fully believe in David Politis and his work and what he's doing. So, we're just hanging out in my yard. This is Aria Stark. She was rescued from my next door neighbor. Not really rescued, but they couldn't take care of her. They had 2 little babies, so I took her. I consider every animal that I bring into the house some form of a rescue, because, they would have been at the shelter, and, we just fell in love with her. She was our next door neighbor, and that's that. So, that's Aria. And she's my protection. Thank you. Yeah, Aria is 6 years old. She's a sweetheart. She's got a lot of energy. She's a purebred pit bull. She came with papers. And hello out there. Aw, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And God bless you too, and I hope you have a great day. So yeah. And if you do rescue out there, thank you. It's a big thing for, if you rescue, that look on their face when you give them food, right? Or they have water for the first time, and it's an abundance. And even after 3 or 4 years, they're still making sure they've got a dish of food and some water. It's just important to take care of animals, because they'll take care of you. They'll protect you. And this girl's got my back. So, yeah, she's a gift. And then we have little Marley. I'll let him out. I'll see if he will be seen. Here, buddy. Come on, Marley, come. Marley, come get on. Come. You need to walk. I'm not going to wipe your paws. Marley, come here. Marley's like, why are you trying to be nice to me and let me outside? Come here, Marley. Come here. Come here. Come here. Marley, come. Yeah, so Marley is a German Shepherd pit mix, and he's not coming out. He'll bark. Now, he can't figure out why I want him to come on the porch, because I'm normally like wiping his paws, and he hates that. So, okay. So we have, this is Genesis. Genesis has alopecia on her back, so she's missing some hair, so I try not to let her out in the sun too much. Marley boy, come here, buddy. Come on, you can come too. Come on, Mama. So there's her alopecia. Now maybe Marley will want to come out. So this is Genesis, this girl. She was a pit breeding dog and seriously abused. Okay, sorry guys. So when I got Jenny from the APO, I saw her on the website and I fell in love with her. If you go to YouTube and you search for Genesis Gets Adopted, you should see her adoption story from the APO. So Jen was an extreme rescue. She had been tied up outside with a litter of puppies, and a raccoon got to her. She was emaciated. She was 30 pounds, and she was able to save 2 of her puppies, but she was personally gutted by the raccoon. It chewed up her nursing nipples, and she was so hurt. And I could never touch her ears. You know, finally, after she's 8 now, and I got her when she was 2. The summer I moved in here, she rescued me, I think, too, you know. So anyway, 2 of her puppies survived, and they still see one of them at the APL. We go there too as part of Project Care. It's a wonderful program and a clinic. They help take care of us with the rescues and all the food and shots, and they're wonderful people. They're angels. And this is Aria, and Aria got a late spay, so she's a single lady. But that's their story. And Marley, I rescued from somebody in Youngstown. There's my boy. So being a shepherd mix, I've never had a German shepherd. Oh, there's my friend Mike. So hey, listen, I'll be back, guys. I'm going to end now, but come back and see me sometime. I don't know how to end it. I don't know how to end the live. Okay, so we're just going to turn off the phones. So this is my friend Mike, and I got your shoes. But let me show them what I stepped on. In fact, we were doing some roof work, and look what we found. This is part of that big old hornet's nest. Anyway, so I came back here and stepped on this lovely whatever this is. I thought it was a landmine, so I'm like, hey Mike, can you come over and dig that up for me? So he thinks it's a fence post. My fear was like a gas line, but I mean, no, it looks pretty gnarly, dude. Can you imagine that going through your heel and not screaming like a bitch? I didn't. I internalized it in my sandals, and my foot was bleeding everywhere. Dang. That's in there, dude. That's like a 1905 kind of a metal piece. And then there's another one here where this is, because I stepped on it about 5 years ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get to that. So that's this sucker here, man. I put this here so nobody steps on it, because there's kids around, you know, and I mean, nobody should be back here, but I mean, you know, it's just my house. Again, guys, got a lot of work to do, but my little humble abode. Yikes. Okay, so I just try to weed whack it, keep it clear, but these need to be taken care of because I don't want anybody else to get hurt. Yeah, that's nasty. I do have a drainage problem into my basement, but once we figure this stuff out with my lawyer, I can start making repairs. Put a gutter up here. Yeah. Scrub that all down and then just power wash it and then paint it. Chop a few mulberries down from up there. That's a lot of mulberries, y'all. Anyway. Dang. You know, it kind of makes my stomach hurt to know that that whole thing went through my heel. Not the whole thing, but really, look at that, how gnarly. Yeah, that hurt. I almost feel like I should plant something, but it's too close to the house and garage. I could take some of that soil. Looks like some clay, huh?
This whole area is freaking clay.
Interesting. Yeah, it's old. This particular property, this house was built in 1905. So that's what I stepped on, guys. Ooh, it sucked. Went to the ER. Got a shot. The antibiotics. And you know, it really took about a week and a half to heal up. To actually close the hole in my foot. I want to steal some of that soil. That looks rich. I think I should plant ginseng back here. What do you guys think? My friend's like, okay, that's enough. All right, guys, well, I'm going to close with that. But look at that. Damn. So, you know what? I'll bet there's one every 3 feet or so. Wouldn't you say?
More than likely.
Because there's one 3 feet back or 4 feet back there where that brick is. All right, guys, we're going to end it here. Lord have mercy. I thought it was just like hood security, so nobody walked behind your house. That'll keep you from doing it. Well, we're going to keep going until we get some satisfaction and get that out of the ground. What do you say, guys? No kid's going to step on that. After I did. Careful. Shit. That scares the shit out of me, man. I'm telling you. See? You're going to end up with a tetanus shot. I'm talking tetanus shot, honey.
Sorry.
I know. Okay, guys, we're going to go so Mike can cuss. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. That is nuts. Hey, it only gets one heel. Well, two. I did it twice. Oh, yeah, Mike. Holy moly. That's how they did it back in the day. Probably just years of soil debris.
No, they buried it at least 3 feet down, like you know what we're supposed to do. I was hoping.
They solidified that fence.
Well, I put a privacy fence across the back of my yard.
Yeah.
I think the holes, they're 3 feet freaking deep. Those posts are freaking cemented in.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. That'll last a lifetime. Well, looks like it rusted out, but, or they took it out. It's like, why take out the fence? But I get it. The hole right here with the transistor, maybe. That's why they took the fence out. Who knows? But it is what it is.
Freaking lazy.
Yeah.
Rusted, broken down.
Yeah.
This thing was freaking rusted. They snapped it and said, screw it, we're done.
How is that at a point like that, though? For me to step on in my heel. You know what I mean, though?
Because the way it freaking broke off. It wasn't rusted completely across. It was rusted at an angle.
Ooh.
They freaking...
Like an icicle.
Besides, you notice? That's the way shit works out. You figure clean break, nobody will bother.
Right.
Sets up at an angle, comes to a freaking point. First person stick.
And you got your security right there. Boy, I didn't even scream out, but that went through my whole heel. Ooh. Make your stomach hurt. Oh.
There's rocks down there, and I don't know if they cemented these in.
It's like this house was built on a cement block, honestly. Um, I would uncover 7 years of, just leaves and branches and everything and debris and trash and stuff. But
By any chance,
yeah, it's
you got a small sledgehammer or something?
I don't. That's the one thing I don't have is a sledgehammer. I want an axe too, where you can use the back of it like a sledgehammer.
I don't know, because you can leave this the way it is, so you know there's something there. You get a freaking sledgehammer and freaking loosen that shit up, it should come right out.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
If nothing else, if you break it off anymore, you can freaking bury it, because anybody comes walking back here.
Oh, it's me. Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
you break it off about another 6 inches or 8 inches and bury it in dirt. If you manage to step on it again and go through your shoe, guess what? You were doing something you weren't supposed to be doing in the first place.
But like, yeah, be back here. Oh, that's crazy.
No,
Yeah, it's probably attached to a big piece of cement, huh?
Don't know, but it seems pretty loose. But
Let's keep working on it.
there is.
That's nuts. You want me to take over?
No.
You're going through brick, and but yeah, my point was once I uncovered all the many layers of neglect on the property, it's like cement underneath it that can be broken up a little, just enough to get some grass in the front of the house. The struck gold. Ooh, I wonder if you'll find any Indian arrowheads.
You never know. But
Yeah. Kaboom. Holy shit. Man, y'all did not want to step on that. That's Look at that. This was buried in my backyard. This was not my backyard, really. My house is set back, so this is, yeah.
No,
I need the weed whack, but I stepped on this. Holy shit, it went through my heel. Went to the ER, but...
it's one of the normal heavy-duty fence posts that you put up for with wire fence. Because I've gotten down to the... You ever go to Home Depot and look at them?
Yeah.
Or straight at the bottom of them? You basically have like a wedge-shaped piece to drive in. You can actually step on to get into the dirt.
Yeah.
So I've gotten to the edge of
Like
that.
the fence posting.
This is a normal freaking post. So if you want to sit here and play with it, you're going to need a small shovel to get more of this dirt out of here.
Yeah, I'll just put it up against the foundation of the house. It's clay. There's some clay in there, too.
Salt water is mostly clay.
They're so close. So, y'all, this is, again, buried. I was hoping for some treasure. But clay will work. We'll put that up against the foundation. But, I stepped on that. Yikes. And there's another one right here. And maybe not there. I don't know. We don't know. But we're pretty close to pulling this out. So this is 1905. I believe that it would probably be older than that, this fencing. And there's a park across the street, so maybe it's an old like cattle fence that they would have attached barbed wire to.
I don't think they had that shit in this area.
Really? I think it was probably all woods, huh? Holy moly. I hate to drive over that, huh? Feel that. Yes! Holy moly, look at that, guys. That is old school fence posting. Dang. That'll knock you upside your head.
So now you know what you're dealing with.
Thank you, Mike. Yay, give Mike a hand.
Shut
Thanks,
up.
guys, for hanging out with us. And that's